3, 2, 1, drop.
15 minutes to escape. With your reputations, I was expecting something a little more impressive. Finally, we can eat!
I play Figan Floop. He's a mad genius. He has a television program called Floop's Fooglies.
It's a cruel, cruel world, all you little boys and girls, and some mean, nasty people want to have you for their supper. But if you follow me, you can all be free.
He's just this kind of mad person.
Was this a stretch for you?
I think this is the nearest role I've played to my actual self in many a long year.
Floop, you're spending too much time on this program when you should be more concerned with our grand diabolical
Syndication?
the army of robot children, sir.
This hardware is getting in the way of my creative abilities.
Alan Cumming, he is great. In the middle of the shot, he'll start singing songs. It's so, not in the middle, but like right before we're about to roll, he'll start singing like the Spice Girls or something like that. It's funny.
It's not what I could teach the children, but what you taught me.
But I love the set. Everything in the set I would like to buy and take home. I'll have to buy a bigger apartment, obviously, to house it all. It's nice to play mad people because you can do mad things, and also it's nice to play someone who's sort of mercurial. But he's not like insanely mad, he's just sort of a little off kilter. The artistic temperament, that's.
Careful! I snap my fingers. And my fingers snap you.
We're in this sort of wonderland, this very eclectically designed, bizarre world that we're really unfamiliar with, and meeting all sorts of strange characters and trying to really figure out how to, save the world and get out of there.
It's a lot of color on the set. Sometimes it's like a Cirque du Soleil and transform into a movie.
Remind me to raise their allowance.
I would love all of these things to be in my real house. I really would. And I've actually asked the props if I can buy quite a number of items. But it's just great when you come on, you think, God, I would love to live here. I'd like to take home most of the furniture and all the paintings I love. And there's really great things like little stools that are in the shape of jigsaw puzzles and all bright colours. I'm quite a bright colour person in my tastes and in my acting choices as well.
You can all be free as a bird on a big TV. If you dream, if you dream, if you dream, my dream.
Your wardrobe, quite elaborate. You gonna sneak anything home with you?
I quite like these shoes. These are Gucci. Can I say Gucci one more time in case they're watching? They're just like slippers, but you would think they'd been designed for this outfit. So I might pinch those. Like these trousers, they've got everything's all strapped underneath to make it all sit nice. So when you take, it gets so hot here, I'm not very good in heat. And so I try and take off as much as possible, like at lunchtime. But they've got these straps that come up here, and it looks a bit like a sort of 1970s magician kind of look. So I don't know if I'll be hanging on to those. I've got too many clothes, actually. I don't really need any more.
Are you sure?
Tell me about the scene you're doing today.
Just done one when Antonio and Carla fall out of this big whole thing onto my dining table, and then we have dinner, and I'm kind of like taunting them with the fact that I know that Antonio used to work on this secret project, and I want the information that he has.
I think he's going to be a bestseller, and just in time for the holiday rush.
Never, ever build anything for you.
Thank you for joining us.
Did you ever have a secret ambition of being a special agent or a secret agent?
Sometimes. When I was little, and I used to watch James Bond movies, I like the character, the coolness of it, how he reacts to everything. So this is kind of a parody in some way, the character is a parody of those fabulous characters like James Bond, and in the case of my wife, probably Mata Hari, somebody like that. Candy area.
It's interesting, that's one of the things I loved about when I read this script is, I think as a kid, a dream would be to be, as a kid, to be a secret agent. And as an adult too, there's something wonderful about the same thing that attracts me to acting would be a lot of what, the sort of changing, who you are and secrecy and veiling things. So I've always been intrigued by people who go into a different world and pretend they're someone else, which is of course what we do as actors too. It's better that I get to play it, it's a little less dangerous.
Just doing this movie is an adventure. Every day you have a little adventure, but this adventure is so cool. It's amazingly fun. I mean, I would want to do this kind of adventure every day. I mean, I think tons of kids would want to do it. What did you do to it? Machetes, electro, shotgun balls. It says long-lasting, but I don't trust rappers.
It's about two kids that save their parents because their parents are secret agents and they get trapped. It's kind of like James Bond and Mission Impossible put together. It has action and it has all kinds of cool things like going on the boat and flying on a jetpack.
The violence becomes like a joke, it's a fantasy. The characters don't use guns, there are no shootings. It's just searching for kids and searching for the kid that we have probably still inside. You know, it's a lot of color on the set, color in the. Sometimes it's like a Cirque du Soleil transformed into a movie. So I think this is what we are doing really here is a movie for the whole entire family, and not because the movie is directed to them, but at the same time because it's a family who fight together and they're trying to search for themselves through the story that we're telling. You know? And at the end, it's a solid, united family. And I think the principles of the movie are very beautiful.
There is something that we have to tell you.
Your father and I, we're secret agents.
We have something to tell you.
We're secret agents too.
Antonio Banderas is so much fun to work with. When you work with him, everything lights up. It's wonderful, and I'd like to work with him again. My parents can't be spies. They're not cool enough.
Of course, our children are the ones who are sort of more equipped to save us than we are to save them. I love, since I feel like, you know, as adults, you learn so much from kids anyway. They're so much better off.
Carla plays our mom. She is very cool to work with because sometimes she's like, Alexa, stop making fun of your brother. And even though we're not brother and sister, we play like brother and sister.
We act like brother and sister. She sometimes is mean to me. Sometimes she's nice like a regular sister.
Mommy's mimicking me. Mommy's mimicking me!
The little boy in the film loves my TV show. When they have to come and rescue their mum and dad, you see my castle and we all start to have an adventure.
I think it's up to us, you with me.
Okay.
It would be nice for our mums and dads to think that they are seen as kind of people who can screw up and their kids might come and look after them. I think it's a really good thing for kids as well to see a film where they're the strong kind of protagonists and the grown-ups are the ones who are all messing it up.
From now on, whatever we do together. Spy work, that's easy. Keeping a family together, that's difficult. And that's the mission worth fighting for.